I put 4 drops of what's that? Visine in the water. So you about to go to sleep, baby.
Yeah, see, I don't much trust you right now. Listen, man. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Welcome to Foreign Insight.
Yes.
I'm your host. I'm going with my co-host today. I'm Maddox.
I'm Tinka.
Listen, I don't know what like that.
Wiz.
This nigga, you can't trust red people.
Right.
Listen, at the end of the day, man, let's get straight into it. Now, the topic is, and I've been having this question for a long time now, and I keep talking about it on my Facebook and Instagram, and now that I got my podcast, I'm so happy I can talk about it to an actual woman, right?
She's a woman.
Who's not afraid for the smoke. So the question for you is, do you think the feminist movement have hurt black women?
I'm gonna say I think so in a way, because feminists stemmed from a white woman. So now that women of color are getting hooked onto it, I would say they overuse it or do a bit too much, when all in reality it stemmed from a white woman. And I don't think that's fair. People should do their research before they say, like, hey, I'm a feminist.
Yeah, because I think it hurt black women a lot. I think it actually crippled us. And I'm going to tell you why I think it's crippled us. Because a lot of black women start to... All right, let's go with the definition of feminist, right? The first wave of feminists was for women to have equal rights, like the sexes, like men, right? And I agree with that.
Okay.
So women been getting rights for a long time, and they switched the meaning of that into something completely different. This third and fourth wave of feminists is completely different from the first wave, which I agree with, right? So women been getting equal salaries, something like this. I think it's the 60s, I think. I ain't too sure. Don't quote me on that one, but something around like that range. And nowadays, feminism has morphed into like some horror type shit, to be perfectly honest, and it's kind of confusing. So now they're saying, what a man could do, I can do. I don't need no man. And they really start to really think this, and they push this on to black women. And black women start to follow white women and jacking it. And then reality is, it hurt us when it comes down to marriage.
Yes, I agree. Still nowadays, women don't get equal pay. Like, for instance, I'm a woman working in a
Yes, y'all do. Yes, y'all do.
Is that your personal opinion, or is this factual?
It's the factual. It just depends on the career, the skill you have.
So this is why I say I'm a woman that works in tech.
But it's illegal to pay. All right, let me clear it up. It's illegal to pay a man more than a woman.
But it still happens. I understand that it's illegal, but it still happens.
Why is it happening?
God knows why it's still happening.
And I think the reason I'm telling you right now, it's illegal to pay someone, whether it's a man or woman, more. And some studies show women actually get paid more than men. Some studies, not all the studies, but the reason why it's a fake wage gap, because it's manufactured. It's not an actual wage gap. So, for example, right, you might get paid more than men at your job, but a man might get paid more than you. They didn't say, see, a man get paid more than me. But reality is, you got paid more than him. It's because, you get what I'm saying?
I get paid.
Yeah, you get paid more than men. So that's my point. So my point is, depending on the position, I give you an example. If you have construction workers, laborers that lay down the bricks and move the house, the building, like walls and pipes and beams, right? They might get paid a set wage, but then some companies, they might pay the flagger more than the laborer. So the women usually become flaggers.
That should be impossible.
No, but it happens though, right? So there was a woman on my old job that was flaggers getting paid more than laborers. And I'm like, yo, but they're not complaining about that. But then they turn around and complain that the guy who works the crane got paid more than them. I'm like, what? If you want to get paid like the guy with the crane, then go get a trade.
So for like stuff like that, construction, I know it's like 3 different tiers. There's carpenters, there's laborers, there's flaggers, and there's like something else. Each each level get paid a certain amount. I know like a carpenter automatically get like $150K or more a year.
Yeah, but nothing's stopping women from getting those jobs. That's my point.
Yeah, but there's very few women that wants to do all that work.
That's my point. That's the reason why it's a mysterious wage gap. For example, manufacturer wage gap. Because what they're doing is they're picking the job that's paid less. Mm-hmm. Historically, they'll do that and then complain about it. So I'm saying right now, women right now will go to be a school teacher or a bartender, then complain, the man getting paid more than me. I'm like, compared to who? Oh, the guy to my overall working occupations. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, no, because most men don't get paid like the women at bartending. You can look good and be a bartender and get paid way more than me. But they never say it's not equal pay then. They don't say,
and then that always stems back to being sexualized.
Yeah.
Look how you dress. Of course you're going to get more money than a man. A man can't skin out.
No, there's women right now that dress normal at bartender jobs. And it's still getting paid more than the men.
It's rare.
No, it's not rare. It is not rare.
From my perspective, I haven't seen I haven't been to like a club or a spot and you see a decent dressed bartender.
Go to a regular bar. They're there. And they're getting way more money than the men because they're getting tipped like crazy. Because the men are going to the bars just to tell their story. You know, my wife cheated on me or whatever, and they listen to them and he's paying them. And they fully dressed. Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying, women in fashion, they get paid more than men. And I'm a designer. The models get paid more than the men models. Even in the sex adult content, the P word, the women get paid more than the men. But you never hear that, hey, it's not fair.
You gotta take a light more than...
It's not fair. I understand the market. Mm-hmm. The market is aimed towards the woman. So we go down to overall occupation, right? It's illegal to pay a man more because he's a man. Women, I'm gonna give you an example of two cops.
Okay.
It was a woman cop and a man cop, right? And they both making $45,000 a year. It's literally illegal to pay a man more because he gets the mail. What usually happens is the woman does less hours and work feels overall. Women does less hours than men. They might get pregnant. They might have a baby.
Maternity leave and things like that.
I'm gonna tell these kids to be quiet.
Yeah. It's giving fuck them kids vibes right now.
Yeah, these kids out here act like
project kids.
No, we love the kids.
We do. But right now, they disturbing us.
Yeah, it is.
But it's summertime. They having fun or whatever have you.
So like I was saying, so the woman might give birth, right? And she's home on what's it called again?
Maternity leave.
Yeah. And back then, the men couldn't get it back then, right? Mm-hmm. Men can get it now. So the men
They still get less than women, though. Men get 3 weeks. Women get 8 weeks.
But is that equal?
No.
That's my point. So my point is, I understand it because the woman got a breastfeed. I get all that, right? So now the man might make more money because he does overtimes or just do regular hours. So when you're on the paternity leave, they get set hours only. They don't get overtime. They get set hours. At the end of the year, he might make 10 more K than you. Women will say, hey, it's not fair. He getting paid more than me. Duh, you on your behind taking care of the baby, which is honorable.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I agree.
So there's in other fields, it's called performance. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yo, you say you want equal this, equal that, equal this, but half the time y'all don't even do nowhere near as half the work as the actual men. But then y'all still get paid like the men.
Agree, but there's also in some cases there's women that work as hard as the men, and they still get more money.
You can sue them. That's my point. As an individual occupation, probably some sleazy ball type thing, but law is literally it don't make sense by law. Mm-hmm. You can't. It's literally illegal to do that.
For me, just because it's by law, it's still happening.
I ain't say. Once again, women are still getting hired illegally over men. But no one says that neither. Like there's if it's cops out there, ask cops. They take a course, right? Like a class, like a training course to become a cop. And a lot of women don't even do the whole test. They skip the pull-ups. They do less pull-ups and less push-ups. And the man gotta do it. If the man don't do it, he can't be an officer. But the woman could do half or none of it at all and still get passed.
It's still like women privilege.
But the woman never complains about that and saying it's not fair. But when they come on the job, they want to get paid just as much as Raheem. And Raheem been there for way longer than you. Mm-hmm. Raheem actually getting paid more than the men do. Mm-hmm. Like even WNBA, right? I'm hearing a lot of women keep saying it's not fair that. Matter of fact, before I get to WNBA, I'm gonna give my example of how feminists hurt black women. They would start this mantra of no man, I'm strong.
Strong, independent.
Yeah, you know, man, I'll do it by myself. Black women had took that mantra and went overboard to the point that they don't even know how to cut off the masculine energy on the work field versus relationship. So I understand in the work field, you gotta be masculine because you were working with other people and it's a competitive. But when you come home through these doors, cut that shit off because now it's going crazy now.
But coming from a woman perspective, some people get it from their own background, meaning they see their mother like that, they see their grandmother like that, so they feel like it's comfortable for them to be like that in some cases. But then there's some women that just have this mindset of, oh, I'm tired of playing with man manipulating me, man playing with me. So they built themselves like that so they could protect their own feelings. If you understand what I'm saying.
And I get what you're saying, but that's why it's bad because they're living through their mother and grandmother traumas. Mm-hmm. Like, and I'm like, that's the part I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because think about it, right? If you say I don't need no man, blah 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 blah, he gotta be 6 feet 6 inches and or the bank account gotta be large. Oh, I ain't messing with this guy, blah 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 blah. You say all this, right? But reality is, you end up with 80% single mother households. The uprise of extreme black feminists also was an uprise of single mother households.
And also in the same breath, you have men that's comfortable with women like that. So that makes them lazy. Like, oh, I ain't got to do nothing. She running around here talking about she don't need me for this. She don't need me. Oh, that's a free ride. I lay up in her crib, eat all her food.
But that's an outlier of men. Mm-hmm. Those are the lanes. These are the men. Those are the males. Yeah, but not the men. That's all the males. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about actual men. Men by the boatload. I
feel like it's rare to meet men like that. Not that.
Yeah, that's my point.
I'm not out here dating or anything, but
at my point, it's like.
So when you do find one, you don't know how to self-identify, like code switch. That's what we call it at work. Like when you code switch, you don't know how to flick the masculine off. You feel like you always got to be like, ah.
Yeah, and what ends up happening is that energy right there. Men don't want to be around that. Like they want to be around that. They want to.
But if a man take his time and say, "Hey, baby." Like, I know what you used to.
No, this is happening. You can't tell black women shit. They are telling women.
Some people reciprocate it.
I'm saying the women have to go through traumas. You know what? I'm wilding the hell out. Mm-hmm. I'm bugging the hell out. You know, I was wrong last time, right? But most men don't want to deal with that. And what ends up happening is the woman can say, I don't need no man for nothing. The family, just me and my child, right? And they end up not having a father in the house. Now, don't get me wrong. There's all men out there who are deadbeats out there. But in that type of mindset, the only person who really suffers is the child.
Yeah.
Because the father grows up, the kid grows up with no father figure, and then the uptick of violence in the black community is crazy because it's led by women leadership.
I agree.
They keep saying, "Oh, the patriarchy." I mean, no, the monarchy, the matriarchy, the matriarchy, like that right there was leading the black communities. Chicago, New York, all these places is like high single mother households, and the crime rate is outrageous. It's bad. Then they could say, I could do what a man could do. So they have mad sex partners, and black women, not even me, it's a stat. Black women are leading the U.S. in STDs.